The end of beginning. Story, exactly 350 words. Margaret stood at her bedroom window, watching the sunrise paint the sky in shades of amber and rose. At 58, she had learned that endings were never truly final. There were simply new beginnings in disguise. The divorce papers sat signed on her kitchen table. 35 years of marriage ended with a signature. Her friends had offered sympathetic looks, assuming she was devastated. But Margaret felt something unexpected: freedom. She remembered the girl she once was, dreaming of painting in Paris, writing poetry in cafes, dancing until dawn. Somewhere between diapers and PTA meetings, between her husband's promotions and her mother's decline, that girl had disappeared. Not died, just waited. Now, standing in the morning light, Margaret made a decision. She pulled out the dusty easel from the garage, the one she'd bought 20 years ago and never used. Her fingers trembled as she squeezed paint onto the palette. Cobalt blue, crimson red, sunshine yellow. The colors felt like hope. The first brushstroke was terrifying. The second was liberating. "Mom, are you okay?" her daughter Emma called that afternoon, concern heavy in her voice. Margaret laughed, a real laugh from deep in her soul. "I'm more than okay, sweetheart. I'm beginning again." She enrolled in that art class she'd bookmarked years ago. She joined a book club. She even went on a date with a kind-eyed man who owned a coffee shop and shared her love for old jazz records. Some nights, loneliness crept in. The empty side of the bed reminded her of what was lost. But then she'd remember she hadn't lost herself. She'd found herself. On her 60th birthday, Margaret stood before her first art exhibition. 20 paintings lined the gallery walls, each one a testament to courage, to starting over, to refusing to let age define possibility. "It's never too late," she whispered to a young woman admiring her work. The woman smiled. "Too late for what?" Margaret touched the painting titled "The End of Beginning," a phoenix rising from ashes, wings spread wide against an infinite sky. To become who you were always meant to be.